Hello everybody, welcome back to Balamb Garden's Minecraft server. Um, Sorry I didn't update yet. I was going to update much sooner, but Final Fantasy VIII came out on Steam. And then another friend of mine introduced me to Starbound. So I'm about like 2 weeks behind of when I wanted to release this video. Technically, I had another video set up on the day that 8 was released, or re-released I should say, but that video wound up not working right or something. It just stopped recording halfway or something weird like that. Never really figured out the issue, but it's not happening again, so I think I accidentally might have hit stop instead of pause or something stupid like that. I don't know. I'm not fully awake at the moment. I probably had a total of 3 hours of sleep, but I had to get up, get chores done, and all that other random stuff. So that's what I've been doing. And then I had to go make sugar cookies. I love sugar cookies, but it's too early to cook cookies still. Damn you, Christmas. I love Christmas, but I hate it. I hate the decorations, I hate making cookies, I hate cooking, I hate doing all that crap. But I like the holidays, it's fun, and yada yada, all the fun stuff. And can't deny the presents, so. Anyways, I don't remember exactly what it is that I finished completely last time. I do know that we finally rebuilt the Gimp Dome. I'm still going to call it the Gimp Dome. And, we got the second floor classrooms finally put up. That's a miracle in itself. Load. Now, the inside's not done, I don't think, but the outside is. So, yeah, now we got the whole look of it. So, give it time, it's still rendering, sorry. I'll start from over here. Since last time I talked about we finished the landscaping, but I added more here. I don't know if I mentioned that before yet. I had fun with this. I basically tried to mirror it on each end and all the other fun stuff. It was fun. Yeah, don't mind me. Let's see. I redid a little bit of in here. Just a little bit. We finished fixing that. And that. Putting some lights here so less chance of monster spawning. Currently, unfortunately, the person that was running the server before can't run it at the moment. He's still having issues with Minecraft on his computer. Basically, Minecraft has been crashing every time, so we're back on my computer for now until he gets that issue fixed. He's just been so busy because of school and everything, but since their last week of school, blah, I cannot talk. It finished last week. He's going to try and work on it this week sometime. Of course, holidays, so everyone has to prepare for Christmas, so it's probably going to take a little longer. Yeah, I also put these in. I don't remember if I showed that last time. I'm extremely glad I did. I really am glad I did, because it just makes it so much easier getting everywhere. I redid some of the signs, as you can sort of see. I'm still going to leave this like this. But I might move the infirmary sign down there, I don't know. But I put a little thing of what's going on it. That should be almost done. I think I only got the assistant's room left. And probably one other room. Oh, the upstairs. Well, the plant life anyways, landscaping. So let's go check out the infirmary first. I noticed some things with the games. It's not all the hallways that have it, but I noticed in the cafeteria and the dormitories, they had a little color on top of the little banisters. But since you can't really see the other ones, I decided, no, I'm just going to do two of them all. Let's see. Now, I redesigned some things. Now, technically there's supposed to be doors here, but you can't really do doors in a corner. It looks retarded. So I did like that. And I can't do that there, so Right, first, we're going to check out Katawaki's office. I tried to get as accurate as possible. I even added the scales and stuff, though it doesn't really necessarily work with scales. I should... Ooh, I have an idea. At least make a noise. No, I don't think it's gonna work. No. Damn. Oh. Yeah, we got her office. Got the little bed thing there. Got her little computer. I decided to start using the glasses computer screens or something. Lockers. Got the bedroom. Now, this is actually another bedroom or mini room, but you never really see how to get there, but it is there, so I did this. Let's see. We got here. Yeah, the reason why these is like this is because the lights, like, I can't have lights everywhere. Technically, those blue lights aren't supposed to be there. Hold on a minute. Sorry, people. Sorry about that, I'm back. Turns out the circuit breaker in the kitchen was acting up, so now we have to call an electrician. Bleh. Sorry. Too tired. Anyways. But yeah, but we've found out that carpets can cover lights, so there's beacons all over the place on the bottom floor just to light up the room. Because really, I can't... To try and keep it accurate, you can't have lights everywhere. I mean, in some cases I have to do it on the walls, but can't talk. It's not as bad as it could be. Alright, there's Katawaki's living quarters. Hers were rearranged as well. There's a little mini living room. I might add more to this. I don't know. She's got her bedroom here. She's got her own little library here. So yeah, decided to close that off. You'll still see it from the outside, but after putting in the color blocks up there, it looked awkward, so. Big painting. No, let me go the other way. Again, the assistant's room isn't done. It's just basically this and this. That's it. Since we did this, fixed a little bit of it. I really wish beacons can be put upside down. I really do. But then we have in here, we have the female's restroom, the men's restroom, the ward, which we're going to take a quick look at. Finally got it in a decent way I want it. We got little diagnostics rooms. One's bigger than the other. Putting too much starbound. I keep thinking double tap forward and make me dash. Yeah, the other diagnostics room. This is towards research, which we will come back to. I still might do something more with the floors. I haven't decided. There's the waiting room. And we got the bedrooms. They're not all the same, though. They can't be all the same. As you can see, but I tried. And then we got this one. That's more of a private double bedroom, I guess you could say. Now to the research. This is the potions lab. This is potion storage. I didn't put a ceiling lights in. Shit. We'll do that later. That's towards the ward. We go upstairs. We get the break room. Little viewing platform. more to that later. Got their own little library with their own little books. Decided to change the top of the tables. I like the solar panel look. A little walkway towards the another way to the viewing area. And staff bathroom. I should just label that staff bathroom. The resting rooms. Little bunks. And technically these are supposed to be computers. Technically. But as you know, Minecraft doesn't actually have computers, so... Into the next area. Yep. Up here's the roof. As you can see, it's completely redone. Goddamn creepers. That's up to where they couldn't get in anymore. I'll just mess with it a little bit later. Yeah, I gotta do a little more landscaping and then I'm set. Yeah, try not to fall down here. I cannot guarantee your safety. Get out. Thank you. Actually, that'd probably be a fun thing to do. Alright, go ahead and fall in there. You're in the water anyway, so you're not gonna hurt yourself too bad. Unless you mess up. But yeah, that's the infirmary. Now, a little bit of the quad was redone because of, I noticed I missed some things. Like the bushes here and lighting stuff up. Yada yada. Realized I didn't switch this to blue like I was supposed to. So I fixed all that. Fixed the trees and stuff. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to do. Thank you, Brain, for remembering no matter how tired you are. Yay, I remembered. Found out in game they actually have what looks like lilacs. Or at least lavender. So excuse me while I fix this real quick. You remember these roses were placed before this flower stuff was ever put in. So flowers are new to Minecraft still. And oh yeah, Minecraft updated too. But I don't know exactly all the changes yet. I haven't looked. I just know it updated. But I did read the small bit of what was updated, and one was supposed to be rendering issues or something like that. They fixed it past level 8 or something, they said. Alright, there we go. Much better. Yeah, I'm gonna go through the quad and just add a bunch of flowers everywhere now, since we have flowers now. We don't just have bushes. Yay. Still don't know what I'm gonna do with this, though. But the rest of that's still the same. I'm still gonna do the trees and stuff. Well, I might turn that into an upstairs garden then. Yay! I know what I'm doing with that now. Got a walkway here. It's a little different now. Wider, I believe, in some areas. Definitely wider here. Might put a water feature there, I don't know yet. But yeah. That's all been changed and fixed. Oh, I have a water feature over here. So, that's all of that. What else? We redid a bit of the cafeteria. Damn you, Enderman. Oh yeah, and I redid these things. They're supposed to glow. Redid the cafeteria a bit. We now have it all lit up. Decided to use the carpet scheme again. Since I was playing it again, I forgot that to change some things. Like, I changed all this, made it look nicer. Because before, when I first did this, we didn't have all of this. Yeah, we had these, but we didn't have, like, the solar panels and everything else, and the carpets. But now that we have them, it's been helping a lot. We redid the size of this area a little bit. Pushed that back one. It's a little more even. We put in some booths. While I was playing Steam version of 8. Excuse me. I was playing the card, the Quist's little fanboy over here. And it's like, no, I gotta redo these chairs. I have to redo them. They're not accurate enough, so all the tables are redone. Realized I didn't put this in there, so now this is all like that. Got another booth over there, yada yada. Yeah, all that's been fixed. Fixed a little bit with the resting quarters upstairs. Gave them a living room and a TV. Fixed a wall over here a bit. Fixed this a little bit. Yeah, that's after replacing everything. Like, I added something else that needed to be fixed, and it looked kind of cool, so I left it there. But I'm still going to put stuff like bushes or something around here and make it look pretty. Or flower vases, something. Yeah, it was this blue thing. That had to have been put in. I didn't have it in before. It's in now. But that's about basically it for here, I believe. The rest upstairs is still there. I'm probably going to have to redo the entire upstairs. I mean the tables and chairs, not the actual thing of it. I think it looks nicer like that, though. So now we'll fix tables and stuff. But this is pretty much done. It's just small cosmetic things that won't take long to replace. I'm sorry I'm not as enthusiastic as I normally am. Again, had like 3 hours of sleep, if that. Dormitories are basically done. Again, if we get more people, we'll add more floors downstairs. Let's see. Yeah, parking lot's on hold. Training center is on hold. Because once I finish the infirmary, we might actually go work on the training center. But I did fix some things. Like, if you remember correctly, there used to be doors here. I relocated that. So you still have this hallway and stuff. Hey, render, thank you. But the doors have been moved here. So it looks nicer. It's gonna take time getting used to, though. It's like, wait, there's a hallway there? As you know, the library is pretty much done. Selfie did me a huge favor and has been working her ass off on this, replacing all of this for me. She hasn't finished it, as you can see, because she's still got to delete this stuff, but on the other side is the, oh, goddamn laws. She never went in. Okay, what that one? What's this? This last one. Oh god, Shadow, shut up. See, she didn't really destroy anything on the inside yet. All she took care of was putting in the doors so far and the outer casing, but she has done a lot on that. And I'm eternally grateful for it. Because I did not want to mess with that again. Because you have to understand, I've redone this freaking floor, what, 5 times? Oh, fuck that shit. Excuse my language for people out there who are all iffy on language. I finished Sid's office. We finished all the offices up here again, except for the disciplinary committee. But we got everything colored based off of the area that it's over. Why is that open? I don't know. But some things I'm going to redo in here, like the side rooms there and stuff. Also, as you can see, there's a bunch of beacons here. I decided to have a little fun and try to put in a more accurate Balamb symbol right in the center. I'll show you that at an outside view here in a second. Go out this way. Fall! Thank you. I said jump! Thank you! Evil. But yeah, whenever it's night though, you'll be able to see the beacons just shoot straight up into the sky, like in that one scene of Balamb when you're in the training center in the secret area. But see, the cool thing about this is that if you like stand right in the center here and then just go up, it kind of looks like the Balamb symbol. I had way too much fun. I'm glad that part worked out though. What else is there? Let's see, that's all she got so far. Oh jeez, infested with monsters. Damn zombie toddlers. But yeah, she's done all of that for me. Yay. There was something else I was gonna say and I forgot. Oh, I remember now. After some thinking, I decided to make one small change to the stairway. I forgot that I did that. I completely forgot that I did that. I should have left that way. Anyways, one small change because again, I'm trying to go for accuracy, but at the same time, it's like, it's hard. So as you can see, when you're going down to Zorg's, or Norg's, sorry, not Zorg's. Like, yeah, it's not done, but you'll see the little trap door. And you can actually continue going down. Because if you remember in game, the elevator actually gets stuck. And they have to go down the trap door to, no, don't worry, you don't have to double jump just to get out. One jump should be enough. Yeah, I fail. I must have done it over. I'm tired. I worked it out before it was working. I took off op and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I decided to put the trap door there because they have to go through a trap door just to get to the second basement. So, basement's always under construction. Second floor. This side is technically done. Once that classroom's fixed, it will be done. What else? I'm double checking minutes. Sorry, people. Except one classroom. Sue's room is done. Hakazo's room is not done. There you go. But yeah, that's basically the small changes we have. I kind of like how I changed the glass. It looks a lot better. When you get closer, it's awkward. Yeah, but when you're so far away, it's easier to see. It basically glows a bit. And it looks so much nicer. Basically how I did that was I put white blocks, quartz blocks, and then I put in the stained glass. I tried putting the actual color of the blocks and then the stained glass, but all you could see was, not the stained blocks, the wool blocks, but all you could see is the wool. You couldn't really see the glass part, so No creativity on that. But I think that's it about the update. Sorry this took so long. Again, I had to redo it. Also, I highly suggest getting the game for Steam. It actually is really fun. The graphics are a lot better compared to the PlayStation version. I'll tell you now, all the Steam version really is the PC version of Final Fantasy VIII that came out ages ago. I actually own a copy of this. Now, I've heard a lot of people complain about it because of the sound, but someone graciously put up, technically it's a mod, more it's just replacing files, to where they changed the music back to the game music. So, honestly, there should be no more issues or complaints with the music. There really shouldn't be, because someone actually did work the butt off to put that for us, and the day it was released they did it. So, also, for those of you who keep complaining we need a Final Fantasy IX PC version, you're probably shit out of luck, because Final Fantasy IX was never released for PC, as far as I remember. And all Steam did was take the PC versions of 7 and 8 and just made them playable on Windows 7 and stuff like that. Basically, they did what the guys, these other group of guys did for years now. These guys did a patch version for Final Fantasy 7 and 8, and it's been out for ages and ages and ages. But, it didn't always work on everyone's computer. But Steam decided to be able to do this to make it to where people could play it. I warn you now, though, if you do get it, if you try to play Chocobo World, make sure your volume is down. Chocobo World always has, even during back then in 98 and stuff, when it was for PC, 99, whatever, was extremely loud. It always started off extremely loud, and unfortunately there's no volume modification on it. Not only that, there's no there's no options in the game, in the mini game, to change the volume at all. I wish there was. Because when you have the Pocket Station, which I actually own a copy, I don't actually own one. I had to import it. If you hit these two buttons, which you can't do with the minigame on PC, it would turn down the sound or mute it. And that's how they got the sound. They didn't have to put in the programming to do that. So that's why the thing doesn't have, the Chocobo World minigame on PC doesn't have the option to do that. So, fair warning. Other than that, a lot of the, they added a lot of achievements, and a lot of them are actually pretty fun. For those of you that don't understand the whole initial level thing with one of the achievements, basically all you have to do is, let Squall be dead the entire game. Which, if you think about it, is entirely hilarious. Because, especially when you're doing the seed mission, like when you're going to Ifrit's cave, Quistis will brag about how, strong you are, and how you and Cypher on a different level, and I'm just like, woman, I have been dead the entire time. You did all the work for me. You are a crazy woman. And it's just funny, because you have to, think, every time someone compliments you for saving them or fighting or something, you're like, I've been dead. Why are you complimenting me? But yeah, now I'm repeating myself. Sorry. But, anyways, I highly suggest getting the game. The PC version was beautiful. It always was beautiful. I mean, yeah, when I first got the game, I had a PC that couldn't handle it, but I still forced it to, and it wasn't that good. Because all I got was black and brownish grayish dots all over my screen. But, again, that's me playing through sheer stubbornness. But when I got a PC that was compatible with it, oh my god, it was gorgeous. It was the most beautiful thing I have ever seen back then. Of course, you gotta remember back then, most quality of graphics was basically Final Fantasy VII. 8 came out a year later, and nobody for like years had that same quality, or at least a year. I mean, it was all blocks, it was all polygons. Oh my god, the polygons. Ugh. But, anyways, it was all of that. It wasn't done before, and it was just gorgeous. And honestly, 8 really is a good game. No matter how many times, like 8 is honestly is basically overlooked. It's completely overlooked by 7. And people that want something exactly like 7 tend to hate 8 because they want 7. They don't want anything else but 7. No, don't get me wrong, I don't actually hate 7. Yeah, I hate Cloud, but that's because I think he's going to be emo. And a crybaby, and he just needs to shut the fuck up. Because, yeah. I'm sorry, Advent Children killed Cloud for me. But, yeah. 7 is an awesome game, yes, but you can't sit there and compare 8 to 7 on how good a game it is. Because you have to remember, every Final Fantasy game is different. They're made to be different. Final Fantasy has always been different. Square Enix has always innovated each and every game to do something different. And those of you who are obsessed with 7, I will tell you right now, if you have ever played 6, and I mean Final Fantasy 6, I'm sorry, but 7 is not as good as 6. 6 is like one of the best Final Fantasy games. It's overshadowed by 7, just like 8 is. All of the Final Fantasy games are overshadowed by 7. And most people that are obsessive over 7 never played games before 7. I mean, I don't know how many people I've talked to, and I try to talk about Terra or Kefka, or hell, talk about 4 with Cecil, and they're like, who the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, really? You've never played the first Final Fantasies, the first few games. It's like I have to sit there and try to convince people to play the first ones, and it's such a pain in the ass. But anyways, back on topic. I'm sorry I'm rambling, people, but I am. 8 is a very good game. Now, I do understand a lot of people hate some parts of 8, and that's fine. I mean, the orphanage scene. I'm sorry. It's a little cliche, I admit. But if they, like, a lot of people, I'll tell you now, it's going to be like, really? But you also have to remember, back then, it wasn't as cliche. It is now. It's extremely cliche now, but when it first happened, it wasn't that cliche. It was cheesy, but other than that one scene, the rest of the game is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I mean, the story is epic. And I know some people are like, oh, Renoa and Squall fell in love too fast. It's like, wait, if you stop and think about it, they are literally traveling the world. Now, if you were to put our daytime, like, say their planet's the size of our Earth. You know, this is a game. They're going to speed up so you can run around and do all this stuff fast. But say their world is the size of our Earth, and they've traveled the world around the world how many times? Basically, they traveled the equivalent of going from Europe all the way to Japan on basically train and foot and car. That's months. They've been traveling for months, possibly even years. You really can't say that they haven't been together long enough to do that. And I'm talking like Spain or France, Europe to Japan. That's basically the equivalent of the distance, I think. Just by looking at the world map. If not more so. Or a little less. It's been a while. From Balamb to there. But, again, hell, look at S-Star. This whole city takes up a whole freaking continent. Almost. It takes off one half of one, that's for sure. And that's why they have those little traveling machine things. I mean, that's just hard to explain. I mean, can you imagine? Like, think of it this way. A star is like taking the whole east coast of the U.S., not northeast and southeast, but the whole east coast, and turning it into one giant city. From the tip of the east coast to, say, Ohio, West Virginia, Tennessee, and all those other states. That's how big that city is. That's the equivalent. If you were to, if their world was the same size as ours, because if you look at it, their world is basically, it looks like the same size of ours, and the moon looks like it's the same size, at least a little bit, but their moon is much closer. It might be bigger, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've actually seen that scene, and I've been replaying the Steam version, so I'll be getting to that. Honestly, though, people really need to stop judging so harshly when it comes to these games. I mean, like with 7, I don't judge it too harshly, but I don't overlook everything either. Like with 7, it has its issues, but it also has its good stuff. Like, I think the most retarded thing is Cloud, but, like, and especially when they get to the clones and stuff, it's like, really? That's kind of lame. Now most people are going to shoot me for that. But it kind of is. But at the same time, it has its good points. Like, when they find out about Sephiroth, that he was actually an experiment, and it gives you a reason to understand Sephiroth. Now, there's people out there that hate his guts. I kind of understand him, and it's like, I think he's cool. I mean, hell, honestly, if I was experimenting on him like that, I would just go batshit crazy and kill all the fuckers that did it to me, too. Especially after being lied to all those years. And then you get the fact that he's being influenced by Genova and yada yada. But, with Cloud, though, it's just like, okay, you were captured, experimented on for a few months in Mako, and now everyone has to cater to your needs. No matter what. I'm sorry, but there was other victims, not just Sephiroth, not just Cloud, and not just Zack. If you remember Nibelheim, the whole freaking tower had people inside those things. I mean, it's just hard to explain. I mean, really, just all I ask for people is to stop judging these games so harshly. I mean, I admit it, I've done it too, but that's mostly only 12. I remember the biggest complaint about 12 was that they're all blonde, or some form of blonde, when it was coming out. But, like, everyone has their choices. The reason why I don't care for 12 as much is because of my own tastes. 12 is basically, it's like playing an MMO minus the onlineness of it. Because you gotta remember, I played 11 first before playing 12, and it's a lot like 11. It really is. And the biggest issue I had with it was the monster hunting thing, because you had to do the monster hunting things, or your level was never high enough to get anywhere. Not only that every time you try to continue on the story, you couldn't continue on because you're getting your ass beat. You lose track of the story so easily, and all you're doing is fighting and fighting and fighting, and it's like, I'm sorry, but I do not care for grinding. Which is why I love 8, because you didn't have to grind. You could. And yeah, the game actually is kind of harder when you're lower levels. Like, I'm sorry, but if you tried to beat Adele when you're only freaking level 30, it's not gonna be fun. Especially when your HP is only around 3,000 and Meteor, I believe it's Meteor. Or Meteo, something like that. But the spells that Ultimisia cast cost over 3 to 4,000 damage. It's hard. It really is. That's why, like, whenever I play 7, like, if you go to the elevator battle, everyone I know is always around, like, 15, level 20. I'm like, I'm level 7. I only, like, or actually it's more like 9, but still, it's like, I like being lower leveled because it makes the game harder. But that's also why I was upset with 7 at the end, because they had Sephiroth basically go super easy on you if you're at a low level, and it's like, no, I wanted him to be hard. I like the challenge. Keep the level thing or whatever it was. If you're gonna do it, don't just like do it one way and then all of a sudden last battle. No, we're gonna do something different. You're pampering us. Honestly, you are. You're making us weaker gamers by doing that. It's like, hell, I played games my entire life, and I started playing Super Mario on Nintendo, an actual Nintendo console too, by the way. And it's like, oh my god, I forgot how hard this is. I've been pampered so much by video games that I became weak as a gamer. So I've also been trying to play harder games and stuff like that to get back in my old skill that I used to have. I mean, I used to get through Mario, through all those levels, so fast. But now it's like I'm dying every second. It's like, oh god, I never sucked so bad before. But anyways, I need to stop rambling. I really do. I'm sorry, people. I have a really bad habit of doing that when I'm tired. But again, for those of you who have only played 7, or only played 8, or only played 9, or only played certain Final Fantasy games, play all of them. Please. I mean, some of them just have the most beautiful story. They really do. And I suggest playing them. Anyways, I gotta go. My dogs want to come in. So I will see you all later, okay? Ja.